Welcome back, trainees, to the minigames of Ring Fit Adventure. Today we're looking at one of the more interesting fast-paced ones, core crushing. This game requires you to ab press and twist your body similar to the ab guard or rowing, but you're doing it to fight waves of robots that come at you on a treadmill. It can be a frustrating game, however, thanks to some of the mechanics that come in, especially on advanced. It trains your rectus abdominis, obliques and hip flexors pretty well though. So as I mentioned, the robots come at you in waves. You press the ring into your abs and twist to swing the paddle and smash the robot. There can be a few variants here, single robot or a row of robots. Then there are robots with shields. These robots can block your swings, so you have to hit them from the opposite side to the shield. These come in single and row as well, and they are coloured grey. On advanced, however, you see the blue variants with the shields. They swap their shields every few seconds, meaning you have to adapt. The timing is fairly forgiving, but the first few rounds can be pretty tough to deal with. Smashing the robots give you 50 points for a slow hit or 100 for a full powered hit, which is based on the velocity with which you swing. Basically, the faster you hit your enemies, the better, and the higher the score you get, the better as well. You're aiming for an S rank. So let's get into the movement mechanics.
So core crushing is basically a more dynamic version of the ab guard, okay? So let's get ourselves into position. We're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart, nice and straight, nice straight back, proud chest. Same that we like to start a lot of our exercises with. Take the ring and we're gonna put it horizontal, Joy-Con pointing to the left. Bring it to belly button height and brace your core, press in, and bring it out. Very good. So you know where it says that you should feel it in your stomach and not in your arms? You're gonna feel it a little bit in your arms and you press in, but when you breathe out and your core is braced, that's where you're gonna feel it, okay? So that's the sort of sensation that you're looking for. It's that tightness and that bracing of the core. So from here, what we wanna do for core crushing, so we press in and then we twist one way or we twist the other and then release. Bring it back to the center, press in, twist, release. Into the center, press in, twist, release. That is the movement. So we're twisting the whole of our upper body a little bit from the hips, but we're not moving our feet to the side as we do it, okay? We're keeping them nice and straight. So press in, twist, out, twist, out. My face was probably really terrible there, but the point is, press in, twist, release, back to the center. And that is the basic of how you're gonna make core crushing work, okay? As far as progressions and regressions go, there aren't any particular ones to note here. I guess you could do it just pressing in with your arms, like a ring press, but you're losing a lot of the effectiveness from the core. So I wouldn't recommend that, but if that's what you need to make it easier for yourself, that's totally fine depending on what your body is, okay?
As I mentioned earlier, if you make a slow swing, you'll only get 50 points for making contact with the robot, so make sure that you do a full speed swing in order to hit for the full 100. This is the difference between A and S rank runs, full velocity hits with good timing. You'll need to look ahead at the robots coming to know which way to swing. It can be easy to swing blindly from left to right, and whilst that can work at certain points, especially at the start of Novice, you'll need to watch for the shields. I haven't detected a full pattern to how often they come out, but often you'll find left, right, right, or right, left, left. So repeat sides to stop you from doing this. When it comes to the robots that swap shields, the game seems to swap every 3 seconds. So I found that counting to 3 in my head, with one hit taking roughly 1 second, so every 3 hits, the shields were swapping. Use this timing to assist you, especially for those side quests where you can't hit the shields or you fail. This, in combination with the faster hits, should allow you to get good scores. For those side quests as well, it's okay to be slower with your timing in order to make sure you hit the robots on the right side. Don't chance it for just 100 extra points. For moves to work on to help with this minigame, standing twist and pendulum bend will be good for the hip and oblique movement that is dominant in this game, with pendulum bend being slow and controlled and standing twist being a faster movement with less hip rotation. You can also practice a similar swinging movement in the smackback minigame, which is another tough minigame with similar movement mechanics. Check out my previous video for more details. And that is core crushing, my friends. It's a cool minigame that ranks amongst the hardest of them, but a lot of it is control and timing. The movement itself is not that difficult, but you need to nail the timing and velocity of the movement to get those high scores. So what do you think? Does this explain it well? Let me know in the comments, and as always, like, share, subscribe for more Ring Fit Adventure content incoming. I've been Master Trainer Peter, and I'll see you soon.